So last night I ended up doom scrolling before going to bed. Not good. Uh, Night before was great, like the perfect bedtime routine. Really tired, time with the girls. Nothing on, not really watching much on TV at the moment because life's a bit hectic, but I'm okay with that. Um, and yeah, it just felt like I'm ready to go to bed. Last night, for some unknown reason, I think I'll get my phone out and just have a little look on Instagram. And anyway, stumbled across someone that I know, looking at his one of the reels he's got, and then noticed that he's got a story. So I start watching his story, and he's at the gym at like 10 p.m. last night, and he's someone that I know. He works ridiculously hard, and I start thinking, oh my God, like, he's got so much into his day yesterday, like up at 4:30 in the morning for a 5:30 gym session that he's coaching. He's essentially like an influencer but owns a gym, and yeah, his day's still going. I'm thinking, Jesus, like I need to get more into my day. Like this guy's putting me to shame. His values and pillars are very much similar to mine, like family, business, and health and fitness, but like health and fitness on another level to me, um, which is quite inspiring actually to see how kind of fit he is, even though I've got a good 10 years on him. But yeah, it hooked me in. It made me pause. It made me just sort of think, oh shit, I've got to get more into my day. And I do. It's been on my radar. Like I work quickly during the day, 2 businesses to run, seem to be able to get things done quite quickly, quite efficient. But then on like Monday, for instance, I was done by like 2 p.m., which is great. But then I'm thinking, oh, what else can I do? And I want to grow both businesses. And I'm thinking, well, rather than just procrastinating or doom scrolling, I need to be more productive, and I absolutely do need to be. And yeah, that's what sort of got me thinking really, like, what more can I do? And I'm, like I said, watching his stories, I'm thinking, Jesus, this guy's absolutely killing it. So on reflection, I think of my day. I think of my day today, for instance. I'm up at like 5:45, training at 6, out of the gym like when I'm here at my house, 6 till 7 gym, out of the gym before the girls get up, and then I'm into like dad mode and getting the kids ready for school, lunch boxes, etc., etc. If I'm in Bath, it's still 5:30, 5:45. Train at 6:30, and no school run, so I start work a bit earlier, and then I'm working. So that's my first pillar sorted in the morning, my health and fitness, which I have to do, puts me in a good place for the rest of the day. I'm not as good mentally without it. I like how it makes me feel, not necessarily at the time, especially during those sort of tougher sessions. But that's, yeah, pillar one taken care of. Pillar two, businesses, work. Love that side of things. Huge ambitions to grow me, and my businesses. And so yeah, focusing on that. And then the final one, and the most important one, is the girls when I have them, and parenting and being there for them, and making sure that I've got the balance with everything. And yeah, watching his video yesterday just made me think I really need to get this work element right. I'm probably performing at an 8 out of 10. There's definitely space to up that. Fitness, probably 9 out of 10. Brilliant. Parenting, 10 out of 10 maybe. Maybe not quite. But I'm all in with the girls. So last night, and Wednesday night actually, we are baking for their shop that they've got, Bubs and Bug. So Wednesday night, we made fudge, and that's in the fridge. Last night, brownies, Oreo brownies, which look incredible. And yeah, then that's all sort of prepped, and it's lovely to spend time with them. previously on a Thursday, especially with the age they're at now, sometimes they just want to go to a room and not spend time with me. So this has been a nice way for us to spend that little bit of time together to, yes, we're baking, but it's time together, having a laugh, having a joke. My mum and dad are around. Izzy's making bracelets with my mum, so it's just all, it's very wholesome, very nice. So I'm all in on the parenting side of things, and that's great, and I get a real buzz out of that. But then it's like that versus time. So like this morning, usual routine, gym, come out of the gym. Like, girls, I've got meetings this morning, so you're gonna have to do your own lunch boxes, which they should be doing anyway at their age. And yeah, I had to sort of have words with them this morning because I need their help. Like, if they want to do this shop, which they're making money out of, it can't be my thing. Like, I can't be Googling pictures to put on their social media page, which they don't have social media, but I manage it and I put some posts on for them. And yes, they made their lunch boxes, but come downstairs after I'm getting ready and they got like fruit scattered about the kitchen and butter with the lid off and stuff that's just like, girls, come on, like, put things away, otherwise it's just me. And you got like brownie crumbs on the floor for when they've been cutting them up and putting them in boxes in preparation for their shop today. So there's huge positives with what they're doing at the moment. Like, they are taking some ownership and they are running a shop and they are enjoying it, and that's great, and making their own lunch boxes, which is good. So teach them some values. So just that constant thing of, okay, what's next? Like, can you just give me a bit more help to get ready in the mornings? And they're on board with that. So that's great. So I guess my point is the balance of my three pillars is pretty full on, and yeah, making sure that the parenting and my relationship with Becky as well are always improving. And those three things are, yeah, ultimately what's super important to me. And I think the one that I can improve a little bit more is the business side of things, just to up my work ethic a little bit there, be a bit more efficient, focus on the right areas. One of the things that I've worked on with my business coach is now creating space and time for strategic thinking, which I've done today. Get away from everything, have a question that I'm pondering on, go for a walk, think about it. For me, I like recording and speaking, so recorded a few voice notes on my walk, and then that helps me to process and actually then pop that into ChatGPT, which I haven't done yet, but I will, and then I can formulate a plan based on my thinking and my strategy, and start to use that time a little bit more efficiently, intentionally, with a view to, like I said, growing both businesses. And so my takeaway, I guess, from this is, don't compare yourself to others, because everybody's different and everybody has different values, but you can absolutely take things from different people. So like Justin, the influencer that I was mentioning, I'm never going to be as fit as him now. One, because of my age, two, because my time and our work life is different. So it's pointless me comparing myself to him, but actually I can take a little bit from it, in terms of, like, he's eking everything out of his days. I think I can get a little bit more out of that part of my day, the business and the work side of things. So that would be my takeaway, is be you, but be really clear on what your values are. What are you trying to achieve? If you're like all in on business, then great, but there is a trade-off, and that trade-off might be your relationship or your family, your parenting. As hard as that is to hear, might be the case. I don't want to sacrifice those things. I would never grow the businesses to the detriment of spending time with the girls, with Becky, going on holidays, because that's what I love about my life. So be clear on your values, and what it is you want to bring to the world if you have your own business or work, and take things from other people. Absolutely, be an open book, try and develop as a person, open growth mindset, and try and improve and, like I said, grow, but don't try and change who you are. Just work out who you are, double down on that, and then take things from people that you admire in life. That would be my takeaway.